Yeah, I guess you could say I was kind of a bad boy in high school. Playing a little game of Spank the Monkey in the back of the class when the teacher wasn't looking. That is not a euphemism, that was the name of a game.
That's Matt.
Then we're introduced to the main prankster of the story. His name is Matt, and he's sort of a computer whiz.
He looks just like this normal kid, but underneath this exterior, there's this menacing super genius.
Menacing super genius, huh? Okay, now you've got my curiosity piqued, dude. What is this dude about to do? Matt may seem like the quiet type, but don't fuck with him, dude. He hacked into the mayor's bank account and stole all his money. Oh yeah, Matt? He's vicious. I heard he sells drugs on the dark web. Matt killed my dad. Doesn't have anything to do with computers, he just snapped one day. We were at the post office and he came in all mad saying something about get the hell out of my kitchen. So the basic crux of the prank is that Matt finds a bunch of printers on the school's network that are apparently like not password protected and just anyone can print to.
This is gonna be real cool.
So him and his friends come up with this funny idea that they can just print like dozens of copies of silly messages all around the school and they'll never get caught.
We thought, why don't we use the school system against them, basically make their lives chaos.
Teacher.
Whoa, that was close. A little too close. I mean, like, seriously, how did the teacher not see them? That was really close. Oh, shit! Teacher! All right, boys, flee! Let's get out of here! Go, go, go! Teacher! Also, is he wearing a shirt that says, I love freshman girls? I think Matt was a senior when this prank took place. I feel like that's a really creepy thing to wear. Unless you are a freshman. And even still, like a weird thing to wear around. Like, wouldn't it be weird if I just wore a shirt that said, like, I love women that are my age and I wore that around? Like, sure, that would be like a normal thing to feel, but it's weird to like go around advertising it. Top 10 shirts that you should definitely get rid of after high school. Do not wear that into your adult life, for sure.
The next day, Matt called a meeting of the minds in the lunchroom to strategize.
So I was like, we need to find some stuff to print. What do you guys want to print off?
Do you think it was his idea to pose like that in front of the car?
Dude, I got an idea. Check out this guy's mullet.
We were going to make up a bunch of random slogans.
Fear the mullet. Look at that. Fear the mullet.
So they come up with some epic, menacing, hackerish slogans to print around the school to really get people talking. And they come up with Fear the Mullet and the Cookie Gang Strikes Again. God damn, those are some menacing slogans. Be careful, dude. His classmates were right, man. This dude is fucked up in the head. I just hope that his fellow classmates have been able to move on from this clearly traumatic experience since it happened.
Over the next week, Matt sent hundreds of print jobs with snappy slogans all over the school, creating major confusion.
We did 5 to 7 printers, between 100 and 600 copies.
What is this?
With confidence on the rise, the printing posse went for the ultimate prize.
The principal's definitely a little bit too uptight. I typed in juniors and seniors own you 2K4.
Okay, damn, that actually is kind of a power move. Just sending 500 copies to the principal's office of we fucking own you! Juniors and seniors own you, bitch! Seniors rule! And we love freshman girls, baby. What I don't understand is how they weren't able to figure out who was doing it really fast. Cause like, if it always happened during one period, the period that Matt is in the computer class, then all they had to do was just kind of like monitor the people in computer class during that one period, right? That shouldn't be that hard. I feel like they could do that pretty easily. I guess maybe it would be easy if the teacher wasn't this guy.
Oh my God, how many are there? Juniors and seniors on you. What's up?
Try unplugging the printer.
What's going on?
I don't know what it is.
Just unplug the printer.
Call IT and have them see if they can stop this.
Why don't you just unplug the printer?
I was actually escorted down by our cop. I was kind of worried because usually I don't get in trouble like from the school.
Usually I don't get in trouble from the school. I mean, obviously I've been interrogated by the FBI and detained by several foreign governments, but that's just because I'm a bit of a cyber scoundrel. An evil cyber terrorist, if you will. But yeah, getting yelled at by the principal was pretty scary.
All right, Matt, I'm a busy man and I'm getting really tired of this cat and mouse game.
So I don't know who in this is an actor and who is like the actual people that this happened to. I figure like Matt and all of his friends are the actual people, but like the principal has to be the actual principal because he's not very good at acting, and it makes me think that he's not an actual actor. But like, would the principal that this happened to agree to this? Would he be like, oh, you're filming a video about how our school has a giant internet security flaw and how I got owned by the juniors and seniors? Publicly owned and humiliated? Yeah, I don't have anything else going on. I'll do it. As long as I can get the last laugh in this situation by also being really bad at acting.
The IT guys have done some checking and we know all about the chat room.
Anyway, he gets caught.
He was in my chat room apparently monitoring it, and he found some stuff that linked me to the printers.
So yeah, kind of like, I mean, it's like a silly prank, but I wouldn't say it's like worthy of being on the show that's like showcasing the craziest pranks that have ever happened. This other one I think is a little bit more intense. These three friends decide they want to do a prank where they try to make everyone in the hallway slip and fall. So they go to the store, they get lube, and they put it in the hallway between classes so that when everybody comes out for passing period, they're all slipping and falling all over each other.
Welcome to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Located on historic Route 66, this scenic southwestern town isn't your typical big city.
A small town feel because you always see some of the same people everywhere.
Okay, stop downplaying the size of the town you live in. It's not charming, just Albuquerque may be the literal biggest city in New Mexico, but it's kind of a small town. Gosh, Albuquerque couldn't be any bigger than your average kitchen.
El Dorado High is known for its studious but not so serious student body.
I've always been one of the top academic schools in like the Albuquerque area. The kids that go to El Dorado have been known to get a little wild once in a while.
I'll say, dude, these kids, I would believe it. If you told me these kids have been known to get a little wild once in a while, look at this. Oh my God, guys, you need to calm down. You're getting a little too wild. You're gonna get in trouble.
They were in search of the perfect senior prank.
We had a really hard time coming up with ideas. There's just so much that's already been done.
That girl's eyes are straight up closed. They couldn't have interviewed her in the shade. Matt got a sick ass interview in front of his cool car. And for this girl, they were like, okay, so your interview is gonna be in the middle of the desert at 3 p.m. Is that cool? And you can't wear sunglasses. And you're also going to be asleep during it. Is that okay?
I hear the bell ring. Kids start rushing out of their classrooms to get to their locker. I just start seeing everyone start slipping.
Everyone was falling. It was like chaos, like commotion everywhere.
So this prank does seem a little bit more dubious because I feel like people could have gotten seriously hurt during this. I mean, like if someone was walking out of class really fast and they slipped and fell, they could have cracked their noggin. They could have broken their skull, for sure. But apparently everyone is fine. No one gets seriously hurt. Everyone thinks it's hilarious, especially this kid.
Everyone was falling.
I actually didn't think that anyone was gonna fall down, but people were wiping out.
I'm sorry, you didn't think anyone was actually gonna fall? Then why did you put lube all over the floor? That was really weird. I did not expect people to just start falling over. I thought they were just all gonna come out and fuck the floor.
It was pretty dangerous, I guess.
I just kind of slipped and did like a face plant right into the lube.
When I saw everyone start slipping and sliding, I just thought...
Why did they... This kid has the funniest reaction to everyone's fall. He does the same thing every time.
Caesar called the principal's bluff, but the administration was determined to pin the prank on him, interrogating him day after day after day.
I just kept telling them it wasn't me.
They had no way to know. They really couldn't come to any conclusion, so they just gave up.
The pranksters avoided punishment.
What? They got away with it? Holy shit. God damn. And now they made it into a TV show to really rub it in the administration's face. The whole time he was like, no, I didn't do shit. No, I didn't. And then next thing they know on TV, he's like, fuck yeah, I did that shit. Assholes. Juniors and seniors own you. All right, well, now it's time to talk about today's sponsor, ExpressVPN. Hello, fellow kids. It's me, Danny. I'm 12 years old. And I'm here to tell you that this video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Have you ever used your web browser's incognito mode? There's no shame in it. We all do it. Sometimes we just don't want people to see what we're looking up, okay? Maybe you're looking up something kind of scandalous. Maybe you've got a weird medical condition you don't want people knowing about. Maybe you're planning the sickest prank in high school history, trying to go down as a living legend at the old stomping grounds. I respect it. Well, then you'll probably be worried to find out that even when you're using incognito mode in your browser, your internet service provider can still see what you're doing. It doesn't matter what mode you use. It doesn't matter how often you clear your search history. Your ISP can still see what you're doing, and often they log every single site you visit. ISPs worldwide engage in this, and in fact, in the US, it's actually legal for them to sell your data. That's right. So say they wanted to sell it to like an advertiser or my principal. In theory, they probably could. But luckily, ExpressVPN blocks your ISP from seeing what you're